Good morning, everyone. Today is another beautiful day. The sun is shining, and that's a good thing. And yeah, I got a few things I need to do. I need to run my husband to get his hair cut, and we need to go to the bank, and yeah, there's a few things we need to do. But I also wanted to tell you what a wonderful blessing that we had from one of the gentlemen that my husband works with. And he brought over a great big homemade coffee cake. And that was just such a blessing to be able to sit down with coffee and have some coffee cake. And yes, it was delicious. But anyways, I hope that you will want to stick around for a little bit of my day. And yeah, I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. Hello again, everyone. I'm outside because, yeah, I'm going to be cutting some more of my herbs. I have a lot of rosemary and basil and parsley that just really need to get into the dehydrator. But the other thing that I did is I went ahead and I called a local farm that they sell their produce all over, and they have stands all around different areas in towns. I should say in the county, so you know, because they're a big farm. And I asked them how much it was to buy a bushel of tomatoes, because as you remember, I usually go out to a farm on the other side of town and I just pick them myself, and they were $15 for a bushel. Well, they're $21 for a bushel from this other farm, and they're already ready, and that is them picking them. All I have to do is go pick them up, and I even get to choose what kind of tomatoes I want. So that's what I went ahead and did. I ordered a bushel and a half of tomatoes, and I'm gonna go pick them up sometime tomorrow. She said usually they are in by noon. They're able to get them to the stand by noon. So yeah, that's what I did. I just figured it was a lot easier than going and picking them myself, because as you know, I mean, Rick can't help me. So it just seems that it was more prudent to spend the extra $6 and have them picked for me. So I think that probably ended up being $6 well spent. But yeah, so I am going to be doing a lot of canning. I was just getting nervous. I was thinking, if their tomatoes aren't ready before the 24th, you know, I don't know. It just made me nervous. So I went ahead and called this other place, and yeah, they're all local farms. And that's one thing good in the area that I live, is that potatoes and tomatoes are both very inexpensive around here. So yeah, that's the other thing I'm going to have to do in a couple weeks, is get my potato order in. So anyways, I hope that everybody's having a great day, and I'm just enjoying this beautiful sunshine, and I'll talk to all of you, yeah, sometime after I get these herbs cut. I just wanted to check in with you for a minute and let you know that, yeah, I'm on the way to the store, because I figured out how many peppers and how much garlic and how much onions and all that good stuff that I'm going to need to do my canning. Because there's a couple things that my family really like, and one of them is pickled peppers and onions. They just really like it. Don't know why, but they do. And I am actually going to be making more salsa. Yeah, because I know that I have a lot of family that would really enjoy it. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff on this list so that I have all of that and I can get that going. And I think I need more jars. Yeah, what can I say? But anyways, gotta go to Duran Farms, because guess what I forgot to do Friday? Yeah, forgot to go to Duran Farms to get my milk, but I quickly messaged her when I was at the birthday party on Saturday and said, I can't come in until Monday to get the milk because I forgot all about it. So yeah, gotta go and stop in there too. I hope that everybody's having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. Well, as you can see, I got some of the peppers, the jalapeno peppers, the Vidalia onions, the red onions, the garlic, the tomato paste, and yeah, I needed to get more crushed red pepper, and some lime juice. So besides getting my tomatoes that I will get tomorrow, I'm all set to be able to make more salsa, my tomato sauce, and my pickled peppers and onions. And I'm excited because I haven't been able to really do any canning, and I've been watching so many others doing their canning videos, and I'm like, just really itching to want to get into canning. So yeah, and I bought more jars. What can I say? They were, you know, the same price. It wasn't like they were on sale or anything, but I know that I'm going to be giving away at least 1 pack of the pints, and when I do my potatoes, I want to double the amount of potatoes that I did last year, and I need the quarts for my potatoes. So that's why I went ahead and picked those up. But anyways, I hope all of you are having a great day, and I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. For today's devotion, we will be reading from 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. But just as we have been approved by God to be entrusted with the gospel, so we speak not to please man, but to please God, who tests our hearts. For many today, the gospel has been reduced to a set of marketing slogans. We've all seen them, especially on Facebook. Want heaven? Get Jesus. Jesus rules. Do you live by them? Need some good advice? It's in the Bible. For many, the gospel is nothing more than a narcissistic tool, kind of like a cure-all pill for things like stress and personal fulfillment, happiness, even diet plans. But the gospel is not a set of rules to live by. The gospel is not a series of steps that one follows in order to get God to do something for them in return. The gospel is not advice for better living. The gospel is not a therapeutic or a psychological message for troubled emotions. The gospel is not a cure-all for the woes in our life. The gospel is not important because it can help me become a better me. So what is the gospel? The gospel is a joyful announcement about Christ, that he is the Son of God, and he became man for us, that he died, was buried, and was raised from the dead, and he ascended to heaven, where he is now seated at the right hand of God as Lord over all. And he is presently reigning as head over the church. And he will one day come again to judge the living and the dead. So why is the gospel important? First, the gospel produces faith. And second, the gospel strengthens faith. And third, the gospel humbles and abases man and fully exhibits God's highest glory. You see, there is nothing more glorious in the church than the ministry of the gospel, because no other ministry exalts the glory of God as the gospel. If the gospel is our central focus, then the glory of God will be man's main purpose. The gospel points towards the glory of God. The gospel is more than being told to live for the glory of God. The gospel must be proclaimed. It must be lived out so that we are driven outside of ourselves and drawn unto Christ. And with that, I want to remind you, life happens. Let's enjoy it. And you see, the gospel is consistent with God's character. And God's justice and mercy are revealed in the gospel when he saves sinners through Christ by grace. The cross manifests the glory of God by upholding and vindicating both God's justice and his love. God bless, and I will talk to you tomorrow.